We're doing it. We're back at it again. Why am I speaking English? Hey guys, it's Zamy Baumuller and welcome to a new video. Hi guys, long time no talk in English. I know, it's been a while. It's been almost 2 years since Zombies 3. Yep, but as you saw in the title of this video, we're gonna be talking about Descendants, The Rise of Red, or Descendants 4. How would you call it? I think it's Descendants, The Rise of Red, but they announced it as Descendants 4 in D23 2022, and it is the same universe, but we don't have the original cast. We'll talk about that in a sec. Anyways, welcome to this video where we're gonna be covering basically everything that we know so far about Disney Descendants Rise of Red. That's why I put the lights like that, color red, because Tiny Control is red. I'm sure you guys saw the first teaser trailer, which was where we find out that Uma is now the principal of Oradon Prep. Like, what? That on its own, it's like, whoa, it's about to get messy. And she says it herself. She's like, they wouldn't have picked a villain's kid to be the principal of Oradon Prep if they didn't want things to get a little messy. Therefore, Descendants, The Rise of Red. Red is coming to Oradon Prep. And that was basically the only interesting thing or relevant thing that we saw in the first teaser trailer. Now, of course, a lot of people know, but let's face it, who is Red? Red is the daughter of the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts is basically the villain of Alice in Wonderland. But I'm sure you all knew that because we're all here Disney fans. The movie is basically gonna be based around Red and Cinderella's daughter, Chloe. So they are the two main characters in this movie. And as you can see, they're quite very different personalities. Red is the daughter of an evil queen. That sounded like Snow White, but that evil Queen of Hearts. And Chloe is the daughter of Cinderella, a princess. How are they going to be dealing with all this whole movie together? Well, what we know so far is that this movie is going to be based on them traveling to the past, or at least Red trying to travel to the past so that she can avoid a disaster from happening. We don't know what that disaster is yet, but there's a few theories. Could it be that Red is just trying to avoid the VKs getting stuck in the Isle of the Lost? Could it be that she doesn't agree with VKs and other descendants being together like Mal and Ben? Is she trying to avoid that? We don't know. But whatever disaster they're trying to avoid, I'm all here for it. So now that we know that they're gonna travel to the past in this movie, we then go to the second teaser trailer. In this teaser, we basically just see Red arriving to Oradon Prep. Finally, she's here. And she starts getting a little villainous and starts putting graffitis on the wall all over down the hallway. But as we're going down the hallway, we see this particular wall, which is the Wall of Fame of Merlins Academy, which I didn't know when I saw this, but apparently the Merlin Academy was the school before Oradon Prep even existed. That means that it was a school for Maleficent, Captain Hook, Cruella, and Cinderella, and all of the other parents in this movie. The first thing that caught my eye is that they used to have VK students. And guess who those students were? Maleficent, Hades, Jafar. Literally the parents of the VKs in the first original movies. We get to see Bridget, which is the Queen of Hearts, when she was a little girl. We get to see Ella, which is Cinderella. We see a bunch of characters here, which is most of the cast of this movie. I didn't know they were gonna travel to the past in this movie when I saw this, so then it made sense. We basically get a hint for everything that we are expected to see once Red and Chloe travel to the past in this movie. Disney basically just wanted to tell us, hey, here's a little sneak peek of what you can expect to see. And I don't know about you guys, but I love that they did that. Now, rewinding a little bit, the VK kids in this particular wall, the Merlin Academy Wall of Fame, they interacted with each other. They used to interact together. They used to live in harmony, or at least that's what we think. Could it be that these first VK students from the Merlin Academy, which is the parents of the original Descendants in 1, 2, and 3 movies, is that why they got tossed out to the Isle of the Lost because something horrible happened? And maybe that's what Red is trying to avoid? Because as we see, her mom was on that Wall of Fame and she's not together with the villain's kid. Could it be that Red is just trying to avoid her mom becoming evil in the first place so that then everybody can get along and live in harmony? That would be pretty cool. And I've seen a lot of comments saying that this is the most likely thing to happen, but we do not know. So let's wait to see the movie. Now, changing subjects, we know that Red is from Wonderland, but here we're in Oradon, and then there was the Isle of the Lost where the villains live, but like basically they're there together. Wonderland is a little separate. Could it be that we also get a little hint into, I don't know, Neverland? Because we all know that Captain Hook is technically part of the first 3 movies, and he definitely is a part of this 4th movie with that traveling to the past. So is Red gonna be the only villains get invited to Ordon this time because they wanted to focus on her and not anybody else? Are we gonna get a Descendants 5 that now focuses on, I don't know, other Descendants? I would love that. I don't know if this is me just trying to make more Descendants movie, and we don't even have the 4th one yet. We don't even have the Rise of Red, and I already want more movies. This can never end. I love Descendants. Anyways, now we know what the movie's gonna be about, the cast of the movie, what are the theories of what could possibly happen, what might happen. But recently I talked about a certain thing that is driving me a little crazy because I don't understand it. There's a theory for it, and that is Chad and Chloe, both of the children of Cinderella. They don't look anything alike, and in the first 3 Descendants movies, they basically hinted that Chad was an only son, kinda like Ben. Now, I know that siblings can look so different from each other. That's not the problem. The problem is that the parents don't look anything like him. Make it make sense. Here are the 2 theories. Number 1, Chad's adopted. Maybe we didn't know that. Maybe he really is adopted, because it makes way more sense for the casting of Brandy Norway as Cinderella for her daughter to be Chloe. That does make sense. But when we look at Prince Charming, which is Cinderella's husband, that doesn't make sense for Chad. Now, a lot of you guys might not know, but actually Brandy Norway had her own Cinderella movie back in 1997, and that was kind of a cute reason and a wholesome moment for Disney bringing her back to represent Cinderella in this new movie. But we know that the Descendants universe doesn't really mix in with others, so that's kind of weird. It's cool for the actress because she gets to be Cinderella once again, and it's kind of nostalgic and nice. But is Disney mixing universes? Is this the multiverse of Disney Descendants? And that's where the second theory comes in hand. So the first one, we think he might be adopted, and the second one, maybe he has the genetics of his grandfather, Prince Charming's dad, in that old 1997 movie. I'll leave you the pictures. Analyze it. That kind of makes sense, because there is no way that Disney just planned an entire movie making Chloe, Cinderella's daughter, the main character in this movie alongside Red, and they didn't think, oh wait, we already had Cinderella have a kid that was completely different physically from her. It just doesn't make sense. I honestly think it would make way more sense that Chad was adopted, or at least it would be the easiest answer. But I want to know what you guys think. Is he adopted? Is he just has the genetics of his grandfather in that old movie? Could it be that Disney just didn't think it through and they were like, okay, let's maybe people won't notice? I don't know. It's pretty confusing. But anyways, talking more about Descendants, we almost got them all. I think tomorrow they might be posting the last few of them, but we got all these cute looks into every single character that we expect to see in this movie once they travel to the past. Some from the present. We can see Ella as her younger self, and then we can see Ella as her now self, as the mother of 2 Disney, not just 1. This is also exciting, but we are missing Maleficent. I think we're missing Jafar. We're missing Hades. We're missing the It couple, Maleficent and Hades, which created Mal. We're missing quite a few looks, so I might make a shorts video on once we have them all. So you can expect that soon. But talking about these visuals, oh my god, I just want to cosplay all of them. As you guys know, I love cosplaying Descendants characters. I did Mal, which is my favorite. I did Evie, I did Uma, and I want to do Red now, and maybe Chloe? I don't know, maybe Bridget? That would be pretty cool. I just want to do them all. It's so cool. So leave in the comments down below which cosplay you think I'm gonna do first. And since I know I'm gonna get a few questions about this, where do I get cosplays? Normally I do them off Amazon, which I'll leave you some links down below and some pictures of what you can expect. Here's my Mal cosplay. Here's my Evie cosplay. Uma. Oh my god, I forgot I did Audrey as well. I never thought of myself as me. I always thought that I'd be the queen. And there's no in between, cause if I can't have that, then I'ma be the leader of the dark and the bad. Oh. So anyways, I'll leave the links in the description box down below of Amazon, which is where I mostly got all of the pieces for the cosplays. I'll leave whichever ones I can find down there. So you guys, if you want to purchase, you can do so. And if you like cosplaying, go ahead and do it. There's such fun cosplays, and you just as soon as you put it on, you're like, oh, you feel the Descendants vibe. And it's also never too early to start prepping for Halloween, the spookiest, villainous season of them all. So yeah, I'll leave the links down below, but I want you guys to guess in the comments which cosplay you think I'm gonna be doing first, because I am going to D23 this year in August 9th, 10th, and 11th. I'm actually going all 3 days, and I'm pretty sure that Descendants, because it's already gonna be out by then, we might get something there that I can record for you guys the same way that Zombies 3 came out, and then I could record the live performance. I'm sure we're gonna get something. I know, I'm hopeful, so I'll try to record everything for you guys. Let me know if there's any other videos that you want me to do basically around Descendants or Zombies. Also, let me know in the comments if there's any video that you guys want me to do in English about Descendants, Zombies, or any other Disney thing, or any other movie or TV show. I'm so excited about Descendants: The Rise of Red. It's insane. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep well until the movie comes out. So anyways, drop it all down in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. That's it for today. At least I think I covered it all. I might not, and we might have to come back for a part 2. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button so I can keep making these videos for you guys. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye-bye. I'm your new roomie.
Shabadab, shubidob, shabadab, shabadubarnira. Shabadab, shubidob, shabadab, shabadubarnira. Shabadab, shubidob, shabadab, shabadubarnira.